Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents Earprov.
Go on and pretend that this world won't ever end. We're all wild for you to hear as you. Give it to me right in the ear.
Hello, I am your host, Matt Cole. Every month, we gotta... Did somebody get murdered?
Man
no, that's
down.
just John Reed Warren. Every month, I have a team or a group of improvisers from the Hampton Roads 757 area come in and talk to me about their love of improv, comedy, and they do some live podcast improv, which is something that you don't normally get to listen to. So welcome. A returning champion, John Reed and Wharton's team. I hope you're the captain. I'm announcing you guys. They are the Trailer Park Core Girls. Welcome.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Hey.
Parkour.
So why don't you guys go around and introduce yourself and give a little intro about what you do and what your hair looks like.
My name's Candace.
Go for it. It's okay.
One more time, I didn't hear you.
My name's
with a
Candace,
C.
and this is my introduction for myself. I was recently on the green team, although I just got kicked out
Booyah!
for being too good.
Talk about what is the green team.
Green team. So that was Push Comedy Theater, friend of the pod. Short form improv team, kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? With short
Nice.
form games such as the dating game and Freeze and Sex with Me. For instance, Sex with Me is like a podcast. Sometimes it's just way too long.
That's a good one. Nice. Who we got next to you?
Hey, I'm Tiffany. I was also on the green team.
Nice.
And it was kind of. I mean, I was technically on it, but I never went to any practices.
What? Don't say that on the podcast.
This is
Now-
coming up. I had my mom write
I
a
went
letter
to
for me to
every
get on the green
single
team.
one I could.
You did. Yeah, well, you had a play that you were in that
I
kind of
was.
took over your life.
It did.
What was that?
Tell
all
us.
It was
about?
called Constellations. It was about the multiverse and love and being British and honey.
I saw it and
Are
I
you dying
loved it.
too?
You,
You're also dying.
we don't give it away.
Is there?
That's a spoiler for people,
I think the show's over.
Is there?
not for other people in the world.
Is there any chance that
Yeah.
Enver's here and he can give that line about the bees?
Yeah. And actually,
Am I putting him on the spot?
You are, but there's a special guest audience here. He is not technically a Trailer Park Core girl, but he was in Constellations, a play over at the Generic Theater with Tiffany. Are we putting you on the spot, Enver? Come on over.
You want to hear about bees?
Yeah,
No,
give us that line about bees that John
thing.
loves.
The whole speech.
Yeah,
The whole
No,
speech.
give us the highlights. Give us
highlights.
the
The drones.
yeah.
The one that's like
When you're proposing,
that one.
Here you go.
As you know, let me get some headphones on. 1 second. Thank you.
He's such a pro. So I need headphones on.
Mr. B Man.
I loved it.
Go for it.
Oh, hello. I sound quite nice, don't I? All right. So, as you know, maybe you know, there are three different kinds of bees. There's the drones, there's the workers, and there's the queen. The drones are all women. Sorry. The workers. The workers are all women. The drones have sex with the queen. And then once they've ejaculated, they die. I should have written this down. Oh, all right, here you go. Thank you.
I love it. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Have sex with us and die.
So go see Constellations starring Enver and Tiffany, and it's over.
Go back into another universe.
Sponsor us for a theater festival.
Uh-oh.
For a theater festival
That-
and keep the show going.
That would be. You would have to pay for the rights.
Exactly.
I want to
So
produce
if we
that.
could get someone to fund
I
it,
want
then
to
we
produce
would make
that.
it
Yeah,
happen.
it's probably really expensive.
You
'cause
can't
Jake,
produce everything.
Jake
Matt.
Gyllenhaal. I can. I can't. Don't tell me what to do. Jake Gyllenhaal was it on Broadway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Broadway. Jake Gyllenhaal, and I forgot the other
Ruth Wilson.
actress.
Ruth Wilson.
Ruth Wilson. Yeah, famous British actress. And oh God, we dove into this without even introducing again our returning champion.
Oh, and my
Go for
hair
it.
is
Oh.
medium length and brown.
Thank you.
And you're wearing a Canadian tuxedo.
I'm wearing a Canadian
really?
tuxedo and
It
nothing
checks
else.
out.
John Regan Wharton.
That's you.
Captain of this ship. So what I did is I went and I got my 2015 taxes and I laid them all out in the driveway. And I just looked at everything with a flashlight. And I was like, if I look at these taxes long enough, I was like, I know I can put together a 3-on-3 comedy team at Push Comedy Theater on March 18th, 2020.
Nice.
And then I thought about it. I was like, who... If I was in a relationship and looking for a rebound, who would I be interested in for 48 hours? And I was
Jesus Christ.
Candace and Tiffany. No. But so I
highly
picked.
available.
So I picked both Candace and Tiffany because they're. I picked Candace and Tiffany because I can be silly with them. They're super creative, and I get along with them. Like both of them, just being silly, having coffee, get along. I've been in classes with them.
And we're all engaged to each other.
Yeah, and I just
Can't
knew.
believe it. I'm so.
Yeah, I just knew that we had the same sense of humor. We could be super silly, and I would feel comfortable with them
awesome.
just getting spontaneous.
Yeah.
Can I tell them
Yeah, you can tell us.
Yes.
about our threesome?
Yeah.
Yes. As he leaves.
Bye, Enver. Thank you.
Take me back.
Okay, well, we'll put the cart before the hearse, or the hearse before the cart. What is 3-on-3?
3-on-3 is
Tournament.
a yearly improv contest, if there's such a contest in art, at Norfolk, Virginia, with the Push Comedy Theater. The Pushers, Brad McMurrin, who is a co-owner, just a friend and a great improviser. He loves basketball, college basketball, so he married the two concepts with the March Madness. So 3-on-3 is if you've taken any classes at the theater, or it's kind of brave if you pick someone who hasn't taken classes.
Yep.
You can get 3 improvisers. This will be my 4th time doing it. And you sign up for free. You come up with a theme, a song, and you just clear out your fucking schedule. And you show up and you have a little bit of anxiety. I've never thrown up.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of anxiety, and then you go out there and you just have to get loud. And
Get loud, get bold. I love it.
I am getting more confident in my improviser skills, my writing skills. I've been in the 3-on-3
This is your
fourth time.
fourth?
This will be
Four
my
times?
4th time.
So wait, that must mean that we've only had it 4 times.
So
you've been in all of them?
The first one was with Daryl.
Oh, wow.
Derek Munn and
Yeah.
Linda Lang. But this one I say, I've never made it out of the first round.
Yes!
I lose right away, but I have so much fun.
You don't want to win.
I'm not saying anything about your past teams or anything like that. I will say that with the crew you have, and also with you stepping out more and getting more experience, I am rooting for you, and I think you will get past the first round this year.
Thank you.
Unless you go up against my team.
That's right, y'all. We've got a man on the inside.
Yeah, well, actually, that was a really good promo for the 3-on-3. Let's we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to your set. But first, what is your hair? What does your hair look like?
This is a wig that I bought at a
No. Is it?
So
This whole time.
I bought a wig at a thrift store, and I really don't care if you're not supposed to do that.
Why wouldn't you?
I put it in the dryer with dryer sheets.
Probably got lice the first time.
What?
Oh.
So I don't think I get sick, but this is a different conversation. But I'm wearing a wig right now because I'm trying to get into character because I'm going to be a girl for Trailer Park.
Oh, okay.
Trailer
All
Park
right.
Girls. So I'm just trying to get into character.
Awesome. So before we get into that again, I want to get back to that. Talk about how you got into comedy. What do you like about doing improv? Yada yada yada. Any kind of stuff. Who wants to start? Candace.
All right. Well, obviously, I've always been a fan of comedy, always, my whole life. And just, making people laugh is like the best feeling in the world. And making yourself laugh is something that I think,
John just gave the sex hand symbol. Good job.
I did 2 things at once. Best feeling in the world, making someone laugh. That was a double entendre.
God, sometimes imagine what it would be like fucking John Regan Warren. And I vomit in my mouth and I go back to real life.
Side note, I could never have a real job with Matt Kolick in an office.
never.
What kinds of comedy do you like? Did you like growing up? What do you like right now?
Well, so right now I'm a really big fan of a lot of different podcasts.
Okay,
and
cool.
I think being funny on the fly, in a podcast format, Whitney Cummings' Good for You, or
Nice.
the Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura and his wife, who is also a comedian, Christina Pajitsky. It's kind of like dirty, disgusting fart humor, but also
I haven't listened to that
pretty
one. I
funny.
want to check that one out.
Yeah, it's like it's been going on for so long,
Yeah.
and like once you listen to like 20 episodes, you're like inducted as a mommy into the mommies. So, and so there's a million inside jokes that
Yeah.
like when you pick it up like 3 seasons later,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't get that.
You know, it may be a tragedy, and maybe it would help my producer ability, but I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, and I don't know. I don't even like podcasts. Fuck them. All right, look at that fucking look at this phone. What is this? This is like a tank. The cover on it, like, you can drop that off a fucking building, John.
It's
a brick.
He has.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Drop it. All right. What about you, Tiffany? What kind of comedy you into? Blah blah blah.
I enjoyed the short form a lot when we
Were you a fan
doing
of
it.
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I was. Whose Line Is It Anyway was the show that I would watch whenever I was really sad. It could always
really?
make me feel, for real.
Wow.
Yeah, it got me through middle school.
Oh my God.
Really?
much.
No
Yeah.
shit.
That was a tough 5 years, middle school.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've been watching Whose Line for a long time.
I actually didn't know that. Yeah, and I like you said before, I coached you on the green team. Maybe I should start the next green team. Go around the room. What does short form improv mean to you?
Oh, that's.
John's like,
Man.
no, please don't.
One time, Tiffany and I rode in the car to go do improv in Hampton. And remember, we
Yeah.
played that. We played a game. Did we play Sex Like Me in another game we
Yes.
played? But I remember like picking you up. You're like, I like to play. So we just like played the game in the car.
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah.
Whose Line is like how I coped with being an only child.
Really?
Same.
sure.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
high
sure.
five.
You too, John?
No, but I remember. Honestly, I remember watching it and being attracted to it and being like, oh, I think like that. I'd like to do that, but I'm not there yet. You
Wow.
know, I remember seeing that.
Like when it came out? Like
No, just seeing Whose Line, and also I never really talked about this. Will Ferrell. I don't know all my actors and stuff.
you kind of look like Will Ferrell, though. You probably get that a lot, right?
So I was in one unit in the Army, and they did call me Will Ferrell. And then once I knew I could get away with that, I was like, oh yeah, because I'm smarter than I smell.
John's a Will Ferrell cat.
So besides seeing Whose Lines Anyway once, what kind of comedy are you into? Or what do you like?
Oh man,
What are you into? Do it. Answer my question. Go.
So probably I rather. It's easier for me to create than like sit back and watch it.
Yeah.
So I like to create. I like things that are maybe serious for a little bit, and then they're shocking, and they go back around to being serious. So maybe like I'm watching something that's like kind of dramatic at a restaurant, and there's something that happens like that's really outrageous.
Like on TV or in real life?
Both. But so I'm not sure if my type of comedy exists. But
It was a true John Regan Morton answer.
so no,
I
I used to like Candy Camera. That type of stuff. Do you know what I'm talking
Did you
about?
say candy?
What about my camera?
All right, so this is
It's made of
All right.
candy.
So here-
we're living in Candyland.
Here's my answer, and then we can move on to another subject.
I have a unicorn in my arms, by the way.
Subject.
My type of comedy is the movie Catch Me If You Can.
Wow. Okay.
True
Wow.
story, but the joke is on the fucking system because he's getting away. So that's where I'm like,
Nice.
ha. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ha ha, that's cool.
All right, Earprov listeners, you just heard the true laugh of John Regan Morton. He goes, "Ha ha, that's funny. I love it."
All right, one more. All
Don't
right.
you love when somebody just says, "That's
One more
funny"? No
so
laughter.
one more type of thing. My type of
Yeah.
comedy is like in high school, and they're like, "Don't wear sandals with your gown for graduation." I'm like, "Fuck!" They never should have said that. So I gotta wear sandals. You know, like that is my type of comedy.
What are you gonna do? Kick me out of
Yeah,
school?
like that's my type of comedy.
So you're like anarchy.
ugh,
You're like,
yeah.
Rage Against the Machine.
But like in a very minuscule way.
Yeah, very, very tiny,
like soft.
tiny.
I could like everything else is like soft. Or only like some
Too small.
So,
Too small.
only some people would notice it. You know.
All right, let's transition into your set. So, thank you guys for being on the podcast. This is a good introduction to the 3-on-3 tournament. And we already talked about what it is. Talk about, so you're called the Trailer Park Core Girls. What is, so all the teams in 3-on-3 have like a theme, kind of like professional wrestling, kind of. What is your theme? Like,
Parkour.
Parkour?
But in as Trailer Park Girls.
We're a little gritty. We're a little dirty. We're a little down.
Nice.
So we love parkour.
And so is our parkour.
We love parkour.
Yeah.
And
Our
the
parkour
trail-
audience is
I think you said the word parkour 50 times
And the
with
trailer,
the span of 3
the
seconds.
trailer park that we're
Parkour.
from in Michigan
Yeah.
is trailer parkour. So when we tell people we're from the trailer park, we're like, we're from the trailer parkour.
Yeah. This is insane. What kind of form of improv are you doing, or what is your shtick, or what do you do?
Chaos form.
We're gonna whatever we say now, we may change it up because we're from the trailer park.
That's
but,
that's right.
We're gonna tell type of suggestion.
We're gonna go. You say your words.
Well, no, I mean, I think in improv, you often ask for a one-word suggestion. We're going to ask for something a little bit more, like, I don't know, like, what's a get-rich-quick scheme or something
okay.
like that, to where we have, like, a kind of a creative jumping-off point. And, I don't know, maybe we'll do the opposite. Maybe we'll punch someone in the face.
we talked about doing a mono scene, then we said no.
Yeah.
Then we talked about doing just a couple high-energy 3 scenes,
Okay.
maybe something in the middle to calm it down.
Awesome. Now, granted, you only have 3 minutes the first round, so you gotta be quick in that one. Jesus.
Big.
Yeah. Well, I think
There's nothing quicker than John Regan Wharton.
The Will Ferrell cat.
I've been given like 78% my whole life, but I'm like going at like 95, and I'm about to give you guys 100.
Okay, so you're the trailer park core girls. You like parkour. You're from the trailer park. I think I know exactly what this is going to be like. I really have an idea here. And you're going to be a woman. You're going to be one of the girls. Okay,
yes.
cool. Are you going to carry that into the improv or no? These are the hard-hitting questions,
Yeah.
probably. All right.
You just
well,
gotta show up and
let's
figure it out.
let's see how this is. So, let's do this like it was the actual tournament. So, in the actual tournament, the first round, the Sweet 16, you have 3 minutes. The Elite 8, you have 5 minutes. The Final 4, you have 10 minutes. The 2, what is it? What is the 2? The Final 2? What is it? I don't know what this is called. Final 2 has
Final 4, the championship.
the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's do that. All right, you guys ready? I'll time you. And if you need any suggestions, I'll be your audience. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. You guys ready to rock? I can't wait to see this again. I want to rock.
Want to dim the lights maybe because we don't pay the light bill at home.
No, we have the full. We're giving you the stage atmosphere. John's putting on a hat. He does have a thrift store wig and a hat, which he brought, which is very trailer park. Everybody's on their phones. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. We're about to start this set. Give it to me right in the ear! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Trailer Park Core Girls.
All right, listen. I need a one-word suggestion. No, just kidding. Give me a get-rich-quick scheme, please. Can I get a suggestion?
How about buying a bunch of lottery tickets and then reselling them for more than they're actually worth?
All right.
You're on the clock. 3 minutes.
Buying a bunch
Go.
of lottery tickets
and
reselling them for more than they're worth.
That's a damn compound sentence I ever heard one.
You ever been on a compound?
No, but
My mama was born on a compound.
your mama was born on a compound. Mm-hmm. I've been riding on the bus with you to 7th grade for 2 years straight, and I didn't know your mama was born on a compound.
I know, I hadn't seen her in so long.
She doesn't write you no letters or send you no...
She does, but she don't write so good, so sometimes there's numbers in there.
My daddy got into the numbers. The next thing I know, he's in the pen.
Wow. Speaking of numbers, you ever won the lottery?
A lottery? No lottery. I can't afford it, but I wouldn't mind playing.
My sister won the lottery once.
Though, yeah, your sister that's sitting right there in the seat next to you?
Yeah. Essie,
Yeah.
tell him how you won the lottery.
Well, I beat up a kid, and I took his ticket, and I scratched it.
What, did you scratch it with a shiny Canadian quarter?
No, I scratched it with my middle finger,
You-
bitch.
Oh, shit. That middle finger's been up Tommy Tootsie's hiney over there on Hine Street is what I heard.
My teacher says Essie's got behavioral issues.
No shit. She don't shave her legs either.
It's 2020, bitch.
Would you win on that lottery ticket?
At least $10. I don't know, but I was at 7-Eleven and I got a bunch of dollar snacks.
You know what she did with that?
What? Dollar snacks? I heard her.
She sold them.
Sold the dollar snacks?
Paid for more lottery tickets.
Entrepreneurshipism.
It's a cycle.
That is a cycle.
Speaking of cycle, we've been on this bus way too damn long.
I know. Your daddy is the driver. Tell him to speed up.
Papa! Daddy's deaf. I don't know what to do ever since Mama left. Daddy says, I don't want to hear nothing unless it's your mama's sweet voice.
At least you got a daddy. I stay with my uncle. Well, now he's not like my blood uncle, but he used to be. He used to help fixing on my brother's car. Now he just stays at the house.
Hey, see, we had an uncle once.
Yeah, we did. I punched him in the face because he's a little bitch.
30 seconds.
You're violent, girl.
Essie's therapist says she has behavioral issues.
I put gum in your hair.
Gum in my hair. The good type of gum or the cheap type down there near the peanut bristle bars?
Looks like Red Hot.
Red Hot gum. Spicy gum? Like spicy like a hot sauce?
No. Spicy like a spicy little bitch that you are.
You ever French kiss anyone?
Every second of my life.
Oh, bad girl.
All right, that is 3 minutes. Yeah, Trailer Park Girls. At this point, good job. See, 3 minutes goes by quickly, real quickly. So at this point, let's assume that you guys won. You beat your competition.
Clearly we won. Clearly.
The Sweet 16, and you're moving on to the next round. For the next round, you get 5 minutes. By the what are your edits, by the way?
I was about to say, yeah, should one of us just scream end scene or something?
That sounds great. Or parkour. How about that?
Parkour.
Okay, you know what? That's good. Parkour would be the edit. That was a good play. I thought that was good just for us to get some
Warm
stuff
up.
out. Yeah. It was good.
Our warm-ups are better than other people's real thing.
Our warm-ups are red hot.
I don't even like sex. I just like the warm up stuff beforehand.
It's hard for John to get out of character.
He doesn't even like foreplay. He likes the warm-up before
That's
the
what
foreplay.
it was. I didn't even know what the name was.
You got to stretch before foreplay. All right, so let's talk about. I know John has been doing improv for a long time. Candace, how long have you been performing improv?
I mean, under a year, I feel. Like, I think I
Nice.
started taking 101 in, well, maybe it was like May of last year. So,
Yeah.
like, maybe like 11
Did you and
months.
Tiffany have the same class or no?
No.
No, you were the one after me, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about you?
I
How
kinda
long
skipped around.
How long you been taking? So
May.
May.
It was May.
Nice. Oh, your 1 year anniversary is coming up.
Aw.
Did you guys do any performance before improv comedy?
I crave a lot of attention. I
Stop texting
demand
me.
it. So all the world's a stage for me. I'm constantly performing.
So no. All right. Tiffany.
I did choir.
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
as far as being in front of people, I did
Yeah.
choir, and I was in an a cappella group for a minute.
Yeah, you're
Stuff like that in
You're a great
college.
singer. Do you also play an instrument? You play guitar, right?
I can play a few chords on a guitar
Yeah.
on occasion.
Tiffany and I are kind of like very alike in that we have guitars.
Nice.
We do own them.
I'm kind of the same way. All right, now John, the veteran. How long you been doing improv comedy?
Like on a stage, but probably my whole life. My whole life.
No, Candace already took that answer.
Yeah.
So
I think March is exactly 4 years since I've signed up.
nice.
Years.
I knew a lot of people at the theater. I
Yeah.
never went to a show, but I just showed up. So this is something I was telling people when I signed up. I didn't know that your graduation was a class. I thought you just came to 4, 5, 6 classes and it was over.
Yeah.
And I remember Brad saying your last one's on stage. And I was like, oh, I've never been on stage.
Holy shit.
And I had never been on stage, and I was super nervous, but I loved it.
That's
And
awesome.
I didn't understand what 201 or Herald was, but I was like, nope, I think I'm going to do them all. And then I've never left. And I'm trying to set the record for 201 right now. Okay.
How many times have you taken 201?
So this is the 6th time I'm in.
That's awesome. Okay, let's
He's like the 16-year-old in 11th grade.
I'm going to
Or
get
not 11th grade.
So
Fuck.
Matt said if I
That
keep
person's
trying, I can
smart.
get funny.
maybe one day.
Maybe one day I'll get funny.
What are you going to do when they switch the 201?
I'm in the switch one.
Oh,
right
you
now.
are?
Yeah,
Oh.
he enjoys
Switch.
it a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
we both are. But we're on the
Yeah.
off. So you're Wednesday.
One time, 3 201s ago, I got to create the Facebook page, so then people thought I was in charge for a day.
You never will be. No.
Jeez.
Wow.
Go to hell. All right, so you won. Wait, what? Parkour?
Parkour. Just say the words
edit.
parkour.
So
It'll be good.
parkour would be our edit.
And you can dance around my living room if you want, and if you want.
I just want to be sound effects in the background. That's all I ever wanted.
I liked
Yeah.
how that one went, and then I kind of called for another character, and you came in. I think that was fine. You know, we
Great.
can, yeah.
Let's try it again. All right, so you won Sweet 16. Yay! In theory.
No, we did.
Now let's see. Put 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. You ready? And go.
All right, let me get a one-word suggestion, please, from the audience.
Buttercup.
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 You're on the clock.
Why do you build me up? Every
Yeah.
day. Every goddamn day.
Jessica, these dishes aren't going to do themselves.
You know what?
You want to have feelings conversations during household chores? Build you up.
You build me up every day, Clem. I'm tired of this. You're working me up,
All right.
and I'm fixing to leave.
Like build you up, getting you like sexually charged, building you up, or building you up, getting you like anxious, like the dog.
You know what? Me and the dog, I'm gonna take that damn dog. We're leaving. We're out of here because I'm anxious. Woo. Hey, did you hear that? Listen how anxious he was.
You go ahead and you try to take that dog. I spent half of my paycheck on Craigslist, and I got that dog, and I drove 22 miles
I'm gonna take that dog.
down, and I got it, and I brought him back here, and I taught him how not to pee and poo in the bathroom.
Clem,
And he puts his head on my lap during
he
the
pees
Channel
and
6
poos
news.
everywhere but the bathroom.
Listen,
That's the problem.
dogs give unconditional love, just like a snowman. You build a snowman, you look at it every day, it smiles, just like a dog smiles. And when I got together with you, I thought you and me were going to have unconditional love and then love-making love. And I'm not getting none of that.
You're not getting unconditional love. You're not getting unrequited love. You're not getting uncharted love.
No, I'm going to take the dog, because when I call his
You're not
name,
getting unprotected love.
Piston. Piston.
Piston.
Piston.
Piston. Oh, look.
Piston.
You done pissed in the carpet again. Parkour.
Filling up the stockings, Christmas Day, filling up the stockings. Hey, Santa.
Sup?
I'm so happy that you took my advice and had me come be your helper instead of trying to do all of the presents by yourself.
Oh, yes. Productivity has increased since you've come to work for me, little girl.
I know. Ever since you got that Snapchat, and sent all those private comments to all those naughty kids, they've got it, and now they're all nice.
Yep. All right. Well, listen, we got to keep that Snapchat on the DL.
But Timmy, I just snapped him. He's right upstairs, and I told him to come down and say hi.
I'm going to snap in a minute.
Well, no, you got to keep your persona, man. Like, here he comes right now. Here's Timmy.
Ho bullshit.
Hey, Timmy. Hey,
Timmy,
Hey, I got your snap.
you keep your mouth shut, Timmy.
Santa has had a lot of sugar.
Santa in the real life, you look more wrinkly.
Listen, I shaved. I thought I was going to look younger. Turns out I look older. And you can't prove it was me on those Snapchats.
Santa,
It's like when somebody shaves their beard off and their baby doesn't recognize them and they cry.
I want Snapchat Santa back. I like Snapchat Santa.
I can't filter away my sins.
I can never unsee it.
Oh, you better.
I want Snap.
Cool. So, maybe we should go to the next house. This is like the 5th kid you made cry.
I think Timmy's a Jew anyway.
Parkour.
Mary Ellen,
Yes, Billy Joe.
I've been watching you here at this exercise building for about 3 days now.
Well, I've been here the last 3 days because I saw you watching me. I wore my special leggings just for you.
Oh.
They've got hidden pockets.
You got pockets in your leggings?
They're state of the art.
State of the art legging pockets.
Billy Joe, I got something I need to tell you.
Oh,
30 seconds.
tell it to me.
I want you to put things in my legging pockets.
Oh my gosh. Like digital things?
You can put digits in there if you want.
Like a
Billy Joe, what are you doing?
No,
Billy Joe, who is
What are you
this?
doing to me? Are you putting love in her pockets?
I'm only putting a cell phone in there.
Are you putting your love in somebody else's
No,
pocket?
you can hold on to my ID and my keys and my beer taker offer.
I'm going back to spin class.
That's it. All right. Yeah. There we go. That's 5 minutes right there. Oh, Jesus. That's a different alarm. Let's see. So, what are you guys? I thought about this. What kind of costume are you going to go for? Like trailer park trash?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
what- you got it all picked out.
I've got a beeper,
A real one.
a baby,
And a basset hound.
and a lot of boobs. I feel like I'm just gonna collect
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Very visible bra straps.
Very.
Very highly visible bra straps.
Is that going to be for you too, Candace?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm going to have 2 cigarettes lit
In your mouth.
at all times.
My bra straps are going to be coming from places they shouldn't.
I'm going cut off jeans, this
Yeah.
wig and a hat.
Yeah. Oh, of course. What's the hat, by the way? It looks more like a fedora, like a private eye. What is that?
So this was my original Ravens Hall hat. This was $9 at the costume store down there.
Yeah.
It's like Everglades
So
trailer park.
I might wear this one. I'm not sure. I'm going around with maybe a lawn chair, or also
You're going to wear a lawn chair?
So I know Mountain Dew has a code red, but they have like a code like green, a code blue, code.
But no, code green is regular Mountain Dew.
They do have Mountain Dew Zero now.
Do they have?
Yeah. Oh, it's delicious.
Or a Bang energy drink.
Bang. What is that? An old?
Is that a real thing?
Bang.
I think
Surge?
if you want to
Surge.
stick with the
Volt?
character, you need to stick with like Monster.
Yeah, you need either a monster or
Red
a
Bull.
cold blue for sure.
Just had a naughty.
Or Skippy
I just
energy
had a
drink.
naughty thought.
Remember people used to smoke pot out of cans?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
might
yeah.
fake that.
All right.
What do you mean when they used to?
We're doing it right now. All right. Well, congratulations. You just won. Let's see, Sweet 16. You just won the Elite 8. You are going on to the Final 4. Oh my god! And that means you get 10 whole minutes of
I
improv.
think we could do a
honored.
10-minute
What-
scene. We're that good.
What is your strategy if you go all the way and get 10 minutes? What are you going to do then?
So I think I'm going to back it up.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe if we win the second time, we're going to do a mono scene.
Is that what you're going to do next? A 10-minute mono scene?
I don't know.
Unfortunately for you all, yes. No. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do yet.
You're just going to wing it? Just going to go with it? You
I
ready?
think we should stick with short scenes. But
All
y'all
right.
are going to do the first one because I'm about to pee on myself.
We'll go pee and then you can come back.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just.
Yeah, keep your phone on.
Grab me a drink really up. All right. Let's talk a little bit more. So what other stuff are you guys involved with the theater? So you just finished the green team.
Yeah, I'm taking a 201.
Oh, nice.
And
So
you
I
did,
kind of piggybacked between. Well, so I did 101, and then I did music 101.
tell us about Music 101.
Oh, so
I feel like you'd be good at
amazing.
that.
It was really fun, and it's very emotional. Like
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
mean, like surprisingly, I mean, music is very emotional. Like
is.
even when you make it funny, you know, there's like when there's music involved, it just makes everything more dramatic.
Are you dating anyone at the theater?
I'm dating like 5 people right now. I seriously have
What a
5
question.
boyfriends. 5 boyfriends. No,
back to the
I'm
glasses.
staying away from the theater for a while in terms of my love
Even
life.
for 3-on-3? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we're all engaged with each other, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll
We are.
just
Yeah.
stick with that.
Yeah.
For
We're
a
all.
while.
Yeah, we talked before, so we were
It's
just
hard for
joking.
me to
I'm just joking.
commit.
Yeah. Good. I like how you just throw out a. So who you fucking, John? I want names.
No one, but I did hang out with someone yesterday,
Uh-oh.
and we took
From Push Comedy Theater?
No,
Oh, fuck you.
but you'd know her. But we took a day trip to Smithfield, like a half day trip to Smithfield.
Oh,
It was
wow.
awesome.
You do really
awesome.
interesting things. Like I am awful at like I've always been awful at dates. It's just like, hey, you just want to go to bar or something. But you actually like take people. Now, do they know you're on a date? I don't.
No.
Because somebody.
I think this girl has a boyfriend too.
Oh shit!
I have a crazy life.
No, yeah. Somebody
Wait.
called you out on Facebook. I think I saw a post, and somebody was like,
What?
just go at a restaurant or something, or just go on Tinder for a change instead of like, I don't know. Anyways,
Oh, Molly.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that what she was trying
Molly's
to say?
an
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah.
The context maybe was a little too subtle.
Look, this is what you got to do. If you go
yeah,
to
tell us.
Smithfield, this is the perfect
Yeah.
Smithfield date. You get there, you go to the store that makes their own soaps and their own essential oils.
Oh,
and
women
stuff.
love soaps.
They do, but they have this. They have this section where they have like all the soap scraps, and for like a certain amount of money, you can stuff as many soap scraps into a bag, and you can take the whole thing home. I did this last year, and I'm still not out of soap. So I just want you to know.
Oh, fucking Smithfield soap.
I go to Smithfield for the bacon.
I might be ready to talk about my dating life if we can turn into a podcast.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I thought that was like a statement. Was that a pinch? Okay.
Oh, I feel like I would be a great co-host for that.
Yeah, you could-
'Cause
I
I
think
date
so.
a lot.
I wouldn't mind you being in on
I'm
it.
a whore.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I just know I just like go on a lot of first dates, and then men are like, no, maybe not.
Do they say like?
It's
but
good to
there's
be
some.
picky.
So there's people that are like, hey, we want to go on a date with me, and there's sometimes there's things that just like happen. All of a sudden, you're like with someone like for like 3
Yeah.
nights, you know.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, whoa.
Bender.
I'm like, oh, is this a verbal? I'm like, is this a verbal contract?
By the way, this is not a date.
A guy like moved in with me for like 2 weeks one time. He was homeless and he was like a skateboarder, and we fell in love. And then
my
he just
God, I had
disappeared.
one of those.
It was so
Tony Hawk?
romantic. I wrote a song about him.
Can I tell you about this guy?
Yeah.
I need someone to know about this person.
Please.
I used to work in a coffee shop kiosk in a hospital, and the guy, there's this hipster dude that would also go to the hospital to deliver flowers because he worked for a florist. So
This sounds like a rom-com setup.
So he would like come in and we would see each other and we would smile or whatever, and I would tell the front desk person that I thought he was cute. And one day he came and like brought me flowers. So of
No
course we went
shit.
on a date and we hooked up, and then the next morning he was like, "Listen, I'm homeless." But not in the way that you think. What's happening is I'm living in my van. My parents are giving me money for an apartment, but I'm worried I won't be able to pay them back. So I'm just hoarding all their money until I'm done with college, and then I'm going to give it all back to them.
Holy shit. Did he do that? Did
He
he?
did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way. You guys
Yeah.
live much more interesting lives than I do. I just stay in this room and podcast all day.
So I did drop him off in his van the next day.
I love that.
Was it a cool van? Like a shag wagon?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it was. He had like a whole bed in the back and like posters.
Yes.
Wow. Wait, this is in Norfolk?
Oh, this was in Blacksburg.
Oh, I love it.
He was a local. He was a townie.
I love it.
Still talk to him every once in a while. He's a nice guy, I think.
I told Matt this, and I feel like I told someone else today. Maybe but I'm not
Yeah.
going to name names, but someone kissed me at Pennies and a Twist during intermission and then ran away.
Did you see their face?
Who was it?
They were the masked kisser.
I don't want to get. That's as far as I'm going to say right now. Like ran away. Like,
Mouth it, mouth it, mouth it.
you know, so like I don't know. Sometimes it's like, whoa, what's going on?
Matt,
Like,
was
I
it
like-
you?
I'm like, cool.
No.
I was like, cool.
They had to be at least 5'9", because
was
like
cool.
otherwise they're jumping up.
Wait a minute. I'm 5'9". Okay, well, let's do some more improv. Hey, how about it?
Oh, I thought we were.
I'm looking at the time here. I was going to do a 10 and then a 15, but guess what? We're just bumping you up. You guys are so good. You guys are in the final 2. You're in the final 2. You have 15 minutes on the clock. Do with it what you will. I think Tiffany said you guys are going to continue on with short scenes. Remember, your edits are parkour, which are very nicely done.
Yeah.
You didn't see this because of the podcast, but Tiffany, when she said parkour, she actually grinded what is that? My curtain rod, which is crazy. Like she can jump pretty high. All right, 15 minutes. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to add 15 minutes to the timer. Best of luck to you. Break a leg. Here we go. And yep.
Jessica, I got pit stains on my wedding dress.
Again?
This is unreal.
You're never going to actually get married if you can't get your sweat under control.
God, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't stop wearing it. I'm just so excited.
But listen, you do a really good job. It's just once you get to the actual day of the wedding, then things start to fall apart and you start scaring the grooms. I mean, what are you doing differently on the day of?
I don't know. The dress itself is pure white, but under my arms it's all eggshell. I can't do this anymore.
Well, look,
I hope Jeff
I can't.
still loves me enough to marry me.
We're going to make sure he does. I brought in a sweat expert. Here he comes now.
Hello?
Ma'am,
That's me.
it's me. Mr. Wolf. There's an E at the end, but it's silent. Silent like this problem.
Mr.
can
Wolf
picture
knows
it.
sweat. He knows sweat better than anybody's ever known sweat.
Are you a sweat master?
I was born with a condition that I never sweat.
Oh my goodness.
I have been through gymnasium classes. I was in the Army, basic training. I've been through divorces, bankruptcies, foreclosures. I've been in and out of court. I have sat with women in rooms where they were getting tested to see if they were pregnant or not. I never sweated. I have a disease I can't sweat.
You're drier than the Sahara coming out of a washing machine and drier. Like a dryer lint machine.
I am here.
You smell like one too.
So I want to tell you two things. Number one, sweating is all mental.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. It's a psychological choice. It's a psychological choice like being a vegetarian or having an attraction to your own gender.
My hands are so wet.
So tell me, what does your sweating mean to you?
Oh my God.
Yes, first question, what does your sweating mean?
I feel like maybe when I was a child.
Yes, like a child?
I was a child and maybe my daddy was just a little pushy with me and getting into sports.
Pushy with his hands or pushy with his voice?
I don't know. He reminds me of my daddy. Strong language.
And would you sweat upstairs in the pits or downstairs
all
in
over the place. I
All
remember
over.
sweat dripping from my eyebrows into my eyes.
And was she there watching you sweat?
Mascara
Were you there?
running.
Were you there, ma'am, when she was sweating?
I have something to tell you.
Tell us.
Oh,
I think you're hot when you sweat.
Listen,
You really?
I was called in on the expert, and this can go two ways.
What did you say this about the same
If
gender
you-
being a choice?
Listen, woman, if you want,
think I'm
if
making a
she
decision.
Thinks, she thinks you're hot when you sweat, and you want to keep on sweating, then I'm going to step right on out of
Will
here.
you sweat forever with me?
But if you
Oh,
don't
my
want to
goodness.
sweat, I'm your man. You need to make a choice.
Oh my goodness.
You want to sweat or
Don't
no
sweat.
I think the sweater the better.
Parkour.
Guys, I don't think this quartet is going to work out.
A quartet?
I know. Jim never shows up anyway. It's just the three of us.
God damn it, Jim. Without Jim, we just sound like we're grunting.
I don't have any falsetto at all.
That was the closest I ever came to a threesome.
We know.
I don't want Jim to come in. I told Jim not to come.
What? You're jeopardizing our chances.
Listen,
You're jeopardizing us.
it is way too small in this cleaning closet. And if I'm going to lose my virginity in a threesome, it's going to be in Wendy's, in this cleaning closet. And it's going to be with you two, because we're in the same high school.
I just want to practice.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. My name is Mary, and I was wondering if I could be part of your quartet.
Parkour.
nice.
You can't drive to work with a flat tire, Jessica.
I know you told me that last time too, but I still made it.
I like your can-do attitude, but you got to realize, you know what you got to do? You know what your problem is not anticipating. Didn't I teach you to anticipate problems?
Like that time I didn't have any water for my ramen, I could still eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ate the ramen, but there was no water. Come in.
Hello, I am from the city. I'm here to take the 2020 census. Ma'am, are you a United States citizen?
I mean, yeah, of
Are you a
course.
legal citizen?
I think so.
Who are your parents? Where did they come from?
Like 2 blocks away.
What kind of underwear do you wear?
It's. I mean, it's. I'm on my period, so
Are
it's
you
the
wearing
kind of
Crocs?
shitty ones. Always.
What time is it?
Jessica, answer the lady. She's from the government. I told you this day would come, and you have to anticipate that the government's going to knock on your door, and they want to know everything about your insides and your outsides.
What's your favorite cheese?
Tell her. Tell the lady.
Manchego.
Tell the lady.
I did.
Sir, are you a legal United States citizen?
Damn sure, bred and raised.
What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie?
My favorite Tom Cruise movie
You're taking
is...
too long. Tell her. Tell her
is-
now.
My favorite Tom Cruise movie is the one with the guns in the trees.
That's every single
The
one.
one with Clint Eastwood, Hang 'em High.
Are you wearing an undershirt?
Am I wearing an undershirt? This is my work shirt.
Where do you work?
Where do I work? I'm an entrepreneur. I work when I wake up. Look at these hands. They got oil in them. They're fingernails.
Do you eat sushi with those hands, or do you use chopsticks?
What do you think this is? California? This is a trailer park in Michigan where Eminem came from. Parkour.
What? Oh boy.
Help! Someone stole my baby.
Help me! I just stole his baby.
Oh my God.
Take it.
Give it. Give it.
Oh, little baby, I'm gonna raise you up. Gonna raise you up. Gonna raise you up nice and good. You know what? I've always wanted a baby.
I mean, if you could like do that with me if you wanted.
What do you mean?
Brother?
You could come to my house and we could create a baby.
We could create so this baby that I have, I'm gonna get back, and then you and me are gonna create our own, or we're gonna keep this baby and create another one to give it a brother or a sister.
Neither. We're gonna create a baby the same way people build a bear.
I'm into it.
And that is how we matchmake, ladies and gentlemen. My theory of stealing children and giving them to other people without children in order to bring two single people together as co-parents has proven to work in 3 states. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Parkour.
Nice.
I don't want to get my hair cut. I'm going through a punk rock phase. Tamra.
Jesse Lou.
I'm not known as Jesse Lou anymore. I'm known as
Oh, your rap
Pistol.
name.
Pistol.
Your rap name, Pistol.
Pistol.
Again with this pistol.
Metal Rap.
I'm gonna pistol whip you.
It's rap, but it has some metal in it, and sometimes I throw in something about America.
Hey yo, what's up? My name's Chainsaw. Hey yo, Pistol, why you still got all that hair?
Shit, I know, because Mama won't take me to the cost cutters.
Damn, Ma.
I've been
Why you
trying
gotta
to
be
take
like
you
that?
To the cost cutters for weeks now.
I'm not getting it cut.
Don't listen to anything that I say.
Listen, we're writing lyrics and we're dropping vibes. We're gonna spit something for you right here and now.
Oh.
It's about
You
America.
better keep your spit.
It's about America. It's about guns and cars.
Right, I'm gonna drop the beat. You handle the lyrics.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
The eagle flies high, real high in the sky, like a bird. Yeah. I don't want to go to school no more because I'm not a nerd.
America.
Yeah, my school has a football team, but I don't want to play with balls. Because I'm not one of those guys. I don't even believe in the season called
America.
fall. Yeah, Tom Cruise, you might be kind of hot, but I'm not gay. Oh, yo, Tom Cruise, I'm gonna get my hair cut another day.
Well, hell, that ain't half bad.
I know. I'm gonna get on SoundCloud, and then I'm gonna save up enough money, and maybe I'll have a girlfriend, maybe I won't, but I'm going out to California.
Oh my goodness, son. You know what? I think I'm starting to believe in you.
Mama, that's
You
all
go out there, you get famous, and you get me out of this trip.
Mama, I'm going to get so famous. I'm going to get famous before I die. I promise.
I want to live in SoCal.
You want to live out there with me?
Yeah, well, eventually.
Well, let me go out there first and get a rich girlfriend or boyfriend.
All right.
What about me, Chainsaw?
Chainsaw, you're coming with me. You're my beat man.
Right.
And you have a driver's license.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Chainsaw, do you want some more spaghetti?
Parkour.
You know what? Hamburger Helper has never helped me with anything.
I think that every time I make it, like,
Nothing but trouble.
nothing but trouble.
Not a help at all.
Fucking hamburger.
You know what is helpful?
What?
Stouffer's lasagna.
It brought my father back.
It gave me a PhD.
Yeah, well, it found my dog.
It cured my gout.
The scar on my knee is gone now.
I have 20/20 vision.
I ran a marathon and won. Thanks, lasagna.
I'm now capable of multiple orgasms.
Excuse me, ladies. I couldn't help overhearing here at this coffee shop the words hamburger helper and Stauffer's lasagna. Did you say Stauffer's for you cure multiple orgasms?
Yep. I'm now able to experience pleasure in succession multiple times.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can have multiple orgasms at the same time.
Parkour.
The year is 3102. Trailer Park Corps, Michigan is now under alien abduction, and all of the citizens of the earth only know how to speak through other aliens.
Jefferson, I think you need to cut your toenails.
Ikfunak?
You are cutting me in bed.
Ikfunak?
They are like talons.
I thought you liked that.
No. They are cutting me while you sleep. And you have been sweating more than usual.
Oogle Foogle? Nah.
You really like my sweat, yeah?
I think you have hyperhidrosis.
Finkus.
Fuck.
I think we should sleep in separate bedrooms.
I've wanted this my entire life. I'm glad you finally figured it out. I've been sweating on purpose.
Hookah hookah.
I love sleeping on the couch so much that every single night when I'm sleeping next to you, I vomit a little bit until I think about being on the couch again.
Ikana. Tika.
I often call a hotline for people that have my same problem that don't want to sleep in a bed with the person that they are apparently in love with. And whenever I call them, they tell me to go out onto the couch. And it makes me feel better.
Ika. Hee hee.
Sometimes I go and get a Coke Zero from the fridge before I get comfortable.
Ah.
I am so glad that we can now talk about these things. It does not make me love you less. But now I understand where all of the Coke Zero is going.
I gotta have my caffeine, man.
Yeah. Parkour girls.
Parkour.
Parkour.
You guys were wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Wow.
I really, you can see how it's like 3 minutes is really tough. 3 minutes is really tough, and it's like you get like 1 or 2 scenes, but then you guys really warmed up into the 15-minute scenes, and like the rap was fucking phenomenal. Like I think that's your best rap I've ever heard you do, John, and I hear you rap a lot.
I don't know. I hope I didn't say anything bad. I just like let whatever came out of my mouth came out.
He doesn't even remember. He just erased it from his memory.
I blacked out. I had so much fun.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are a great group. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna if my team, I'm also in the 3-on-3. If my team has to go up against you, I don't think I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be.
Wait a minute, was this a recon mission?
It was, yeah.
He makes his team listen
Losers.
He wasn't even recording.
Inver's back.
I almost think we don't have to decide now, but just thinking about it as you're riding around, like I almost think we should do a mono scene.
It's hard. It's definitely hard, especially in 3 minutes. If you go into 15 minutes, you can do it.
No?
You can do it in 15 minutes, but like 3 minutes it's hard.
So just have some quick like 30-second to 1 minute to 90-second. Okay,
It's interesting because like
but improv.
yeah.
Okay.
And there are judges deciding who wins in each round, but also the judges really take into account who the audience likes by round of applause. So
our entrance.
Historically, a lot of teams who do like a lot of quick little scenes that are like get in, get out, and very physical, they tend to win. But they don't tend to do as well when you get into the 15 minutes. So it's like it's a very interesting tournament of improv.
If we do 15 minutes, we're going to do a play. We're going to make it up. That's where
The improvised play. Hey, that's a really good idea.
Fuck you.
We should pitch that to
they've done stuff like that.
the
before.
improvised play.
Okay, well, thank you guys once again for being on. I wish you the best of luck, unless you're going against my team in 3-on-3. Any other things that you guys have that you want to plug or talk about? Johnny September?
So next Friday, we'll be having our 5th like intro to meditation meetup at Flow Massage.
What date is
Yoga.
that, in case this comes out late?
It's going to be, I'm going to have to look at, it's going to be March
something. You can look it up.
3rd.
Now, the reason why I called you Johnny
13th?
September is you also have a podcast called The Johnny September Takeover. That's okay. I'll talk about it.
So, actually, got in touch with Matt Holman, so we hope to be back recording in the next, 48 hours. But thank you. We've had a lot of success with Johnny September, and we're flirting around 1,000 downloads right now.
Congrats. Yeah, that is also part of the Go On Podcast network of podcasts that I produce. It's really heartfelt and really dramatic, unlike all the silly shit that you just did. Anything else? Any other shows? What about you, Candace? Any shows? Anything
I
coming
have a
up?
lot going on. Maybe my 201 grad show.
Oh yeah, I'm also in 201. I don't know when my grad show is.
Yeah, well,
Later. It's going to be later.
Tiffany, anything to plug? Any shows that you're in coming up?
401 grad show in a few weeks.
Are you in another play? Did you audition for anything?
I plan on auditioning for another play.
Nice. What's coming up on their horizon?
I believe you know about it. It's called it's a little Shakespeare ditty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A little diddle. By the
Shakespeare in the Grove?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, every year in Chesapeake, I can't think of the word, in cohesion with the, well, I just had a stroke. In conjunction with, thank you, yay, ring the bell, yay. No, there's an actual bell right in front of you, Candace.
It's too far. I got these little
in conjunction with the Tidewater Community College, Shakespeare in the Grove happens every year. It's an outdoor theater experience. What is the show this year?
12th Night.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Who do you want to be? Do you know?
I don't know yet.
I think she'd be great as Viola.
I was saying, yeah, she'd be a great Viola.
I was lying. That's what I want, but
Is Inver your manager
just
now?
because it would be really fun.
I'm auditioning them.
Oh, nice.
Inver's auditioning. He's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do you want to be, Inver? We're all taking Shakespeare.
It would be Orsino, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you want to be, John? John, did you look? I'm vamping because did you look up the date of that yet?
No. But so
Anyways,
John's just sending snaps.
it's on my vision board. I want to. I've only ever tried out for one
No, he's making
play
a TikTok.
and got a call back. And so it's on my vision board to try out for a
Yeah,
play.
John, you should audition for Shakespeare
I really
in the Grove.
think you need to have TikTok. I think you would have millions of followers.
So I'm going to say this, and I'd be like really cocky.
Yeah.
You guys are my friends. So like my dad was like asking about Facebook, and I was like, I don't know. I don't look at other people's Facebook. I just run Facebook. I was like, I have like 28 pages, Dad. You're asking me like, like I was like kicked off to LinkedIn like 8 years ago. Like,
all right. Well,
teach me about TikTok.
Let's see. We got to wrap this up. Thank you guys once again, John, Regan, Morton, Candace, and Tiffany. Ding ding! The trailer Parkour Girls. You can see them at the Push Comedy Theaters 3-on-3 Improv Tournament this March into April. I will see you guys in the finals. Thank you, and that is all. That is all for Earprov.
That was
There
for
we
us,
go.
not for you.
In a round. Earprov.
Earprov.